Good evening, man. We're back here with another video, man. I'm gonna bring you guys a lot of these spotlight gauntlet challenges for you guys today, man, on how to get some of the harder ones, and obviously the rest of them are really just common sense. But some of these are a little bit too hard, but you can get them on your first and second attempt. It depends on how you are and also the squad that you have. One of the spotlight challenges we'll be covering is the Kobe Bryant one. Use all the rubies and only hold your opponents to each opponent to 10 points or less. So let's get started, man. Which I believe that one is the Reddish one. I may have actually passed that up if I can. I denied the invincible. So right here, I just completed. I will be live on Twitch as of right now. Win the game and prevent an opposing player from scoring 10 points using their ruby player cards or lower to earn dark matter Reddish. Now it looks hard because, for one, you got to use rubies. Now, if you actually compare, I will show you guys a compare lineup here in a second, but I don't want to spoil it. It's actually very, very simple. So I got a couple of cards for you guys to use in this. It shouldn't cost you that much MT to get this Reddish. Now, the lineup I use, like I said, I have multiple lineups for spotlights. Now, one of them is going to be the gold one. I may have a method. I may have to download current gen to get that done, but this is the lineup that I use to get this done. RJ Hampton from the Possess promo, 690 pounds. You really need some good perimeter, good lateral, but the main thing is going to be the badges, guys. So with everyone on my team, except for my center, will have clamps gold, and sometimes they may have Intimidator, but Intimidator is definitely much needed, especially in the paint. But if he doesn't have Intimidator, it's perfectly okay, as long as you might have to add it to him. I don't think yeah, he does. He actually didn't get Intimidator. But as long as you have clamps, you're fine. Kevin Porter Jr. from the Flash set. That's all you want to do. So let's actually see. He has good, decent perimeter defense. And I need, like I said, he has clamps. I don't know if he has Intimidator. I don't know if it's even silver or gold. Let's actually see. Quick first step. I don't think he even has. So disregard what I said. You may not. I think as long as your bigs have Intimidator, you'll be fine. Kobe Bryant, the Ruby one. If you grind a TTO offline, you got a Kobe Bryant who he's pretty cheap as well. Clamps, gold. He even has Intimidator, gold. If you want to put Kobe on him, you can. But I'll show you guys every step. Jonathan Isaac, which is a wonderful card, 6'11", 210. He also has, I believe he has gold. Also has a dynamic duo with Mo Bamba. Now the issue, I'll show you guys here's the issue in a second, but show you guys Jonathan Isaac badges as well. He also has Pick Dodger, Clamps, IA, and also Intimidator. Now, your center position, obviously it may change for you depending on who you got for your starter pack. Majority of you guys have Shaq. I use Shaq for mine, so mainly because of Intimidator. I don't think you can add badges to this guy. I don't know if you can even add them to the starter pack players, but I use Shaq, and he was just my main dominant person I was using. Now, the issue that I was having, I was under the assumption of, you can use Evos because for some reason, if you guys even play triple threat offline, if you use Evo card, let's just say you have the Ruby Shaq, it will count him as a Emerald, right? Yeah, Emerald, that's Emerald, right? Yeah, it will count him as an Emerald even though he is a Ruby because he's an Evo card. Now, for some reason, if you have that LeBron, that Derrick Rose, what's the guy, Damian Stoudemire, if you have him, sometimes they are rubies when you start off with. I even assumed that the Russell Westbrook was even a ruby because the Evo, because he's a pink diamond, but those won't work. I don't know about dynamic duo. Well, if that will work, like I say, if you have Mo Bamba, you can use him and Jonathan Isaac. That probably will actually. I think I actually have the Mo Bamba now. I actually think about it. Let me see if they even allow me to allow him in there. Let me actually see. So they both actually go to Amethyst. So if you want to pick up these two cards, use the lineup I use. Even if you don't even have the Shaq, use the lineup. Long as everybody has clamps and your bigs has Intimidator, you're going to be fine. I use bronzes on the bench. You got to use all rubies or below. You want to use some emeralds, some sapphires, it's up to you, but you want to use it as best as possible. So I even have Mike Budenholzer as a coach to give boosts to defense. So you probably want to go that direction and get a defensive coach. It don't have to be Mike Budenholzer. I call him Mike Budenholzer, but it doesn't have to be Mike Budenholzer. So you can use that. Now, once you go to challenges, you go to spotlight. This is what I did. If I can figure it out, was it denied the invisible one? Where's that one at? Should be right. Now let's see if it actually lets me in. Let's see if it lets me in. Let's just see if it lets me in. Will it let me in? It will. So dynamic duos do work. There you go. So this is what I was doing, guys. So this is what I was doing. So you are playing all bronzes besides Kobe. If you want to do these settings, you perfectly can. It's up to you. I actually did it raw. Let me not say that. I did it without adding any settings. The main thing is, guys, actually, let me, well, we can do it all in the timeout regardless. So I'm gonna show you guys what you really need to do. It's really gonna help you out, and trust me, it will help you guys out. So dynamic duos will work if you want to go rubies, emerald, or whatever. They will work if you don't have that much MT. Now let me call it timeout, and we'll show you guys the settings that I was doing. It's not even a longer video. If you guys have any questions, please let me know in Twitch or my Discord. Links in the description box down below to get this one done. Because you playing all rubies, I mean all bronzes besides Kobe. Coach, make sure you have the Hawks playbook if you want to do the Hawks freelance, but that's what I was really doing. Hawks freelance sets. This is just optionals, really up to you how you want to do it. Make sure you crash the board just in case. Push the pace and crash the boards. It's up to you actually, but as long as you get those rebounds, you're gonna need the rebounds. Focus player is gonna be Kobe. That's up to you, like I said, how you want to do it. But the main thing is gonna be the defensive settings. Whoever your best player is, I'm gonna use Kevin Porter Jr. That's who I use. Smother. You want to make sure do not leave him nothing. But the main thing is you want to make sure on catch you double his ass regardless. You guys are gonna see here in a second. So I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna do. Once he touches that ball, now since I had Shaq, but since you're gonna use Mo Bamba, make sure you use all of the shot clock. You want to make sure you use all of it. And you don't want to make sure you do not want to miss, because they will get your ass a transition. That's what happened to me the most. And you want to make sure you want to drop step. Make sure you get like under 10 seconds. Since I had Shaq was moving them. Yeah, Mo Bamba was having problems. So yeah, Shaq was having problems. I mean, Shaq wasn't having problems, but that's just an example. You want to drop step as much as you can. The minute Kobe touches that ball, now if you want to run a zone, it's up to you. I'm not good reacting back and forth to a zone. So once, damn. And also fouling is going to be the problem. Fouling and second chance points. That's going to be the problem. That's how they're going to get mainly their points. And like I said, you'll guys will see here in a second. Now, once Kobe touches that ball, he's going to double team him. You don't want him touching that ball. Long as you, like I said, I usually just mainly like play as my center. And like I said, the bronze won't shoot threes. Trust me, they won't shoot at all unless they have to, like coming out to the shot clock. But as long as them bronzes are there, they won't shoot. They will not shoot. Once again, to play great defense, make sure you get the boards. You want to make sure you play some great defense. On the catch, he's double team, kick it back out. Boom, that's it. Make sure you get the board, and that's it. Let's play some great defense. They may average at least 2-3 points, maybe even 4 points. Now, if any one of them scores 10 points, at first I thought it was just Kobe. If you hold Kobe to 10 points, you're good. But if the fucking bronze center scored 10 points or more, like 11 points or whatever, you're screwed. And just like that. See, shit like that can happen. See, luckily for me, I didn't have none of these mistakes. I use Shaq. Like I said, look at Kevin Porter Jr. clamps. Use contest. You don't want to foul as much as possible. Waste as much clock as you can, guys. For this particular challenge, trust me, it will help you guys out. Like I said, if you want to run a zone, you can. But if you don't want to run a zone, I say the double team Kobe immediately drop step. Boom. That's how you're going to get your points. Make sure the shot clock is at least within 8 seconds or less. So you'll be good. I'm going to show you guys again what happens when Kobe. Now, he will pass it back to the bronzes. Trust me, whoever's the point guard, he'll pass it back. That's just 2K logic. They'll always pass it back to the point guard. So long as you at least can control the paint. Look, Mita, get out of his hand. As long as you watch the paint, it will not pass it. You won't watch. Boom. You want to let bronzes beat you. Let Reggie Jackson black ass beat you. There you go. He may hit that actually. So you guys see what that means. So you have to play up just a little bit, but majority of the time, like you guys even watch on stream, he never took those jumpers because he was getting double teamed so much. So those are the tips I really have for you guys. If you want to curry slide or whatever, it's up to you. I recommend don't even do that. I recommend you just score, because once you score as well, guess what, guys? Watch, hold on. Once you score, guess what? The time's still moving. So you wasting as much clock as possible. The clock is not your friend, especially if they're scoring a lot of points. So we'll do one more possession on defense, and that'll be the end of the video. Man, I'm gonna do a couple more. I'm gonna do the James Wiseman one for you guys. I gave you guys the best lineup. I'm gonna try to work on the gold lineup for those, because that's gonna be a bitch. But mainly if you have Intimidator and clamps, you're gonna be fine. So let's actually see. Hey, he ain't got the ball. Hey, play defense. Boom, rebound. That's simply it, man. Any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. I'm out. Peace.